Hello, witches. This video is for my witches and my people who are spiritualists, those of you who are in the spiritualist community. Um, I want to talk about how to handle negativity, stalkers, other people that are in the business that turn on you. Okay, and I'm going to give you an example of what happened to me yesterday. Okay, so first of all, I will say that in the spiritualist community, you have different situations where you have people that are fighting, and it's unfortunate, but it does happen in the business. Um, to be honest, I do try to stay away from that, and I've been doing pretty good with that. When I first got into the business on Facebook, see, I had been doing this before, but I didn't come out, as myself, the high priestess Kathy. So, you know, a lot of people didn't really know me, they didn't know who I was, but like I said, I was in the business for a while, working with Keen and different contract groups like that. So, I've been in the business for a while and then privately, like with friends and family and things like that. But this is the biggest I've ever done, on my own. So, to make a long story short, I had put a so-called witch, which I wouldn't say she's really a witch. She's more like, if anything, a church witch. She's kind of like one of those Jesus freak type of people. And I'm not going to mention her name because I'm not going to give her any shine, which is probably what she wants. Uh, and so she kept talking about the Bible, talking about, Bible spells and doing all that stuff in my coven. And I kept telling her, do not do that. And, she just basically disrespected me. She kept on doing it and everything. And I gave her many chances and things like that. I mean, even when, I was even nice enough to her, in the beginning to have her share information in the group about things that she knew and different things like that. But, she blatantly disrespected me. So, I booted her out the coven. That was it. I didn't want to have to deal with her anymore. She was a problem. Which, she's, and I know that she's a problem in her real life. This person, they stay at home with their folks. They don't, live on their own or anything like that. And she does have some mental issues where I get that, I understand that. But this person is not that mental where she can't be conniving. And that's exactly what this person is. She's very conniving. And I don't have anything against people with special needs or anything like that at all because I used to do that before I became a hospice nurse. I was working in group homes with people with behavioral problems and special needs and different things like that. And a lot of people with behavioral problems, they can be the most evilest people that you ever want to come across. You know what I'm saying? It's just it's in them, whether, it's spirits or it's a nerve disorder or whatever. But this is what this young lady has. She has some behavioral problems going on with her. She's not rap tight, okay? And really she doesn't need to really be in any type of groups or covens or anything like that because basically you're asking for it. She's like a ticking time bomb, really. So anyway, this is what this person did to me. It got back to my attention that she created an event called Banish High Priestess Kathy. Okay, and in it said it's time to banish High Priestess Kathy. She has been on our pages and she's threatened us. She's threatened Mambos and Hugans, in which that's totally not true. And then she also said that I was coming to her in her dreams and putting bruises on her and things like that, which is totally not true. So I had confronted her about it, and then she sent some information to me and was telling me, "Oh, well, I already told all these Mambos and Hoggons that, you're doing this to me and everything like that, which she's, of course, completely lying on me, because the people that know me know that if I did something, I'm going to say, yeah, I did it, because that's the type of person that I am. So, to make a long story short, when she sent this stuff back to me, um, it said some stuff on there where she was speaking with a young lady named Mambo Sandy. So, okay, I was looking at it, and they were talking, and the conversation was about my offerings to Dambala, which everybody knows that I work with Dambala. I consider Dambala my father, and I feel Dambala considers me his daughter. Every time I go to him, I pray to him, I give offerings to him. He always blesses me. He has been taking care of me way more than my own father has my whole life. Okay, so for that, I'm not going to stop working with Dambala ever. And so that's what I feel like she tried to put out there, in telling people that I'm not initiated into voodoo, which I always said in my previous videos. I am not initiated into voodoo. I have people I have people that are from Louisiana. They migrated to Georgia, they migrated to Chicago, Oklahoma, California, and all these different places. And, some of them did Louisiana voodoo. And some of them were initiated, some of them were not. I choose just not to be initiated right now. If it comes to me that I want to do that, I'll do that. But right now, I stay in my own lane. I do hoodoo and I do witchcraft. You know what I'm saying? So this is also in my family, hoodoo and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? My grandmother, she was a minister, but she was very powerful, and she also get you together if she had to and do that stuff on you. They didn't call it hoodoo back then, but they call it that stuff, that root, that juju. And she's protected our family with the work she's done, and she also taught me how to protect myself. So that is what my thing is. So she went to these people trying to make it seem like I was disrespecting their religion and everything. And to make a long story short, all of this came back on Dambala's day on a Thursday, and he showed me what was going on. And, I had confronted her, and I also told her that I was going to go to this young lady, Mambo Sandy, and also tell her what she showed me as well. And come to find out, Mambo Sandy was not saying anything against me at all. Now, I wasn't going to contact her at all, but Dambala, I know my father, he was saying, you need to contact her, you need to call her, you need to reach out there and just get the record set straight, because this thought witch, this thought Jesus freak, basically had made it seem like, she was doing work against me, which she was not. And actually, when I had a conversation with Mambo Sandy is one of the coolest people, women, I feel like you ever really want to get to know. She was so nice to me and professional with me. Like, and I'm glad that, what I'm saying, I didn't do anything. I didn't throw anything at Mambo Sandy, and my coven didn't either. You know what I'm saying? But I know that a lot of my sister witches got this thought witch together. And she also had a friend of hers come to me and, basically try to belittle me and tell me that I need to take a higher road and just dismiss what this thought witch did by lying on me, saying I did all this stuff to her, so these mambos and hoogans can basically banish me or kill me. That's exactly what her plan was, to get all these people to take me out, because she couldn't do it herself. She knows she's not powerful as I am. She couldn't do it herself, so she had to get all these other people to try to come against me, which it didn't work. You know what I'm saying? And it's not going to work. And the spirits are very ticked off. The spirits are very mad at this person. And she better watch out, because her shit is coming back to sit in her lap. All it what she sent out. Okay? And the people that she sent at me to try to get at me and all that, they better stay in their own lane and just stay out of it. That's the best thing that y'all can do with that. So, with that being said, Um, you know, basically all of this, I'm just hoping for it to die down. But I am telling you what, I'm protecting myself. You know what I'm saying? I got people that's protecting me too. They got my back 100%. My coven got my back 100%. You know what I'm saying? And y'all better watch it. You hogoons and mambos out there. If you got a strange looking woman, strange acting woman bigging you up, telling you a hurricane and a tornado and all that. And you know what I'm saying? Y'all better watch it because she's trying to play y'all. She's trying to play y'all. And what she'll do is that she'll try to make you go against somebody that she's not strong enough to go against somebody. And then have you in a bunch of shit. She's basically out there starting witch wars. You know what I'm saying? And her little crew slow witches that's backing her. You know what I'm saying? Which some of them I put out of my coven, so they feeling a certain kind of way about me because they love me. You know what I'm saying? Or they threatened by me. You know what I'm saying? Or they got feelings for me, so they don't know how to act. So they all grouping up together to try to banish me or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Which is not gonna work. But I just want to let you guys know what happens in the spiritualist community. What happens? So if you're thinking about getting into this business, you guys better understand and do some research and really get to know what you getting into because not only you dealing with people and they shit, you dealing with spirits and you dealing with the spirits that they deal with. So with this being said, if you like this video, comment, like, and subscribe, and I'm out.